get a little anxious when you call me on the phone. Somebody said that it fades away, but in the interim it was hard to see that way. It's been a while, I've been out on my own. I'm in denial about living life alone. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. Can't keep it together ever anyway. When every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. Can't keep it together ever anyway. When every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay that way, that way. I thought it'd change when I got older, but the same year came over and over, and the only change that I could feel was the aging of my bones. And then in one October, when the sidewalk home was covered over, well, I don't know the method, but you pull life from the loam. It's been a while, I've been out on my own. I'm in denial about living life alone. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. Can't keep it together ever anyway. When every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. Can't keep it together ever anyway. When every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay that way, that way. This is a first-rate town, but all you ever notice are the ways it stretched too far. And it has been knocked down while some of us are still left here between the scars. When you look around, all you ever notice is you cannot see the stars. This is a first-rate town, you know. You just can't see very far. When the last door closed, you packed your clothes and went back to Montreal. Said it was colder there, it still hangs in the air, it helps you forget it all. You left an empty bookshelf that I didn't fill till fall. This is a first-rate town, you know. You just can't see it at all. Well, it will fade as all things must. I loved you, but you didn't love me enough. Winter comes, the car will rust. I'll start it up, then always run a little rough. This is a first-rate town, and all you ever notice are the ways it stretched too far. But keep the death rates down, it's colder than a winter spent in defrosting cars. We talked a lot of leaving, didn't think you'd get that far. This is a first-rate town, you know. You just can't see very far.
Hello, friends. AKA Fugu Fish, who changed his name to Fugu Fish. Mm-hmm. You gotta get closer to your mic. You're so far away. Mm-hmm. Okay, so a few updates. Oh no, I'm sorry, Grassy. You'll have to come hang out after. A few updates. We got new mics. Obviously, you can hear that the audio quality is different. I'm working on fixing that. I should be able to tweak it in the software that comes with them, except the software only allows me to tweak it when I only have one mic connected and I have two, so yikes.
Complicated issues.
Yep, so this is going to be the audio quality until we hopefully receive an update.
Mine also does this.
Yes, we are working on fixing the arm for Tabby's mic. We could just get you one of these arms. They're kind of expensive, but like it'll work. You can have your drink out. Do you want a coaster?
Yeah.
I have the Ditto ones courtesy of Fugu Fish over here.
Oh, well, obviously I want a Ditto coaster. It's a crime and a travesty that you did not give me one sooner.
Oh,
actually.
Honestly, you're right. Okay, I did need more coasters. Because I always am moving mine and then forgetting where I put them. Look how cute he is. Wait, the camera's over here. Look how cute he is. Yeah, here you go. Here's your Ditto coaster.
Oh, he's perfect, actually.
Yeah, he's pretty perfect. Speaking of, if any of you folks are watching after church, if you learned something cool today, drop it in the chat for my own amusement. For example, cool thing I learned today was that, I was already telling Tabby about it, was that in Hebrew, we were talking about the fear of God and how that sets some people, doesn't sit right with them. But the word fear in Hebrew also means reverence, like because the Hebrew language only has so many letters. They have way fewer letters than the English language. And so fear and reverence are spelled the same way, which I just thought it was interesting. Anyway, did we do anything exciting in the last week? We went to Source yesterday. We went out with Fugu Fish to that claw machine place. You can't see them, but there's... Oh, actually, you can kind of... Wait, I gotta line it up. Right there. I have a new Psyduck plushie. Right there. And then there's a bread one somewhere behind.
This way.
Yeah.
This way.
Psyduck's right there. And then there's a bread one.
You can see
he's glowing.
his bad hair. You can just...
You can see his really stupid hair,
Oh my gosh, this is hard.
Yeah, we went to a claw machine place with Fugu Fish, and it was really cool. You just would pay for tokens, and then you could use your tokens on whatever machine you wanted. And then you collect all of the plushies that you want, and you can either keep them or you can exchange them for other plushies. So Tabby had never done a claw machine before.
Never used one.
Yeah, it was a first for Tabby, and she absolutely demolished us. I think Tabby was the first person to win one.
Oh God.
Yeah, so we ended up with a total of 9 plushies. Fugu Fish is in third with a total of 1 plushie. I was in second with a total of 3 plushies, and Tabby won with a total of 5 plushies. Now, we didn't divide the tokens evenly or anything. We kind of just went for it because that's how friendship works. And then we went bowling, and I was sore for 3 days after. You too, right?
Yeah. I think 2.
Yeah, that was not
2 days.
Fugu Fish, you'll have to confirm or deny if you were sore after. It was specifically the left leg and the left glute.
Yeah.
Walking upstairs was a nightmare.
Oh my gosh, yeah. The stairs.
It has also come to my attention. Well, first of all, I am aware I have not updated any thumbnails after episode 2. We will be fixing that today, probably.
Maybe until you forget about it in
until
15 minutes.
Until I forget about it in 15 minutes. The plan is to get the new thumbnails today. And then I think next week is the last episode of The Wolf Among Us.
Correct.
Because there are 6 chapters, and today is for chapter 5. I'm so stressed. Okay. Fugu says that his back has been sore, but that was from shoveling the heavy snow, but nothing from bowling. I guess you just needed to try harder. Don't comment on that. I know I lost. I am aware I lost.
You lost.
Well, what does that say about you?
1 round.
I demolished you guys that first round.
You did. You won 1 round.
And
no, you were 5 points ahead of Fugu Fish. I sucked the first round.
Yeah, I got an 108 the first round.
And I thought you got 106.
I got 108.
Okay, so you were 7 points ahead of him.
I'll take it.
Because he had 101.
And then the two of them ended up tying by the
Yeah,
end of
because
it.
I got a double strike, you guys. At
Yeah,
the
right at the
very
very end. It was like Fugu Fish's victory had been secured, and then
And I
Tabby
sucked the whole round.
the entire round. Like
sucked the whole
You were
round.
still beating me, but not by much.
I don't actually think I was. I think I was behind you because you guys had both gotten strikes and then gotten like good rolls after them, and I had a strike and got 1 point.
Fugu Fish says, "Still so rude."
Die mad.
Yeah, and so they ended up tying the third round. Like overall, their
Yes,
points ended up tying, and I was
overall.
10 pins behind.
Shake stick at God.
I did really well that first round, and that's what matters. So yeah, that's what we've been up to.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? No.
Our long dead D&D campaign has made a return.
Our long dead D&D campaign. See, those people don't love us enough to come hang out on stream. If they ever watch this,
They won't.
you're on thin ice. No, they won't.
No. Well, they might for like 0.5 seconds and then be like, oh, yep, that's happening.
But now
It is alive.
the invitation has officially been handed out to Mr. Fugu Fish as well. So at least we'll have one person in our party who watches our streams.
Yeah.
Thanks, Fugu Fish.
A real one.
The only friend that actually cares about us.
Wow. What an accusation to
Grassie's
make.
going to church or something. And I assume that our other regular is probably sleeping, as he should be. So, I didn't know you were still here. Hi, Gracie. Gracie says, what? So yeah. And then I think we actually have a little bit of wiggle room after next week's episode because you're going to Florida.
Correct. I'm leaving.
And so I don't know if I'll just be sad in stream.
We love you for being here as long as you
Yeah,
can.
I
be, Gracie.
appreciate that,
Mwah.
Gracie. I love you. I'm excited to see you in a couple weeks here. I'm very excited to see you in a couple weeks here.
And like, yeah, and we need to figure out what to
To stream next.
play next. I'm not playing anything. I'm
Yeah,
sitting
I
over
was
here.
trying. So I really like Inscription. So I was gonna try to get Tabby to play it for the first time. Except Tabby was like, "No, I don't want to play games." And I
I
was
have
like,
no desire to
"Okay."
do that, especially not live.
I'll just fail miserably in front of an audience. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Fugu says, "Get your priorities straight, Gracie."
Yeah, go to
Get 'em.
really early in the morning church like I do
Yeah, Tabby goes to church at 9 in the morning. So
when
that,
I set my alarm.
yeah, and she definitely remembered to set an alarm last night for sure. Totally, yeah.
Yeah. I'm definitely not going to have to
So
watch
if
a
you
stream
guys,
of it.
if you guys
Definitely.
have game recommendations for after, since Tabby does not want to play Inscription, and it's not as fun if somebody who knows about Inscription plays Inscription, because then the game is busted and I will be all powerful.
Fair.
Well, because it's like a card game, and if you
Yeah.
know what to do and like the strategies beforehand, you can build very broken decks very quickly. So it does not make sense. Fugu says Monster Hunter Wilds. I haven't played any of the Monster Hunter games. I'm pretty sure we have.
I guess, do we
at
want to
least one
play
of
an
them?
open world game or do we want to play another, like, following along the
Well,
story
that's
game?
where it gets tricky, because the open world games can take for flippin' ever
exactly.
to do.
And
Like,
you never really know when to end them.
like with Tears of the Kingdom, I think we had almost like 20 episodes before I was like, I'm going to Canada and I desperately want to play Tears of the Kingdom on the drive, so I'm just going to do it. But we beat the game before I did that.
Yeah. So maybe not an open world game.
Maybe not, but I love open world games.
I know.
I never did get around to playing Hogwarts Legacy, and I do still have it because they wouldn't let me return it.
How nice of them.
Yeah, we had like left it open to do like tweaks and edits and stuff, and so it was registered at me having played the game for like 80 hours.
I remember that.
Yeah. Fugu says stop after the story for open world
Yeah, you
games.
can.
But I'm a
But
bit
that's
of a
like playing
completionist.
Skyrim and only doing the main storyline. What's
yeah,
wrong
that's
with
the
you?
worst storyline. We could stream Skyrim.
No, we can't stream Skyrim because we're like halfway done with all of the interesting bits and we've both already been there for the interesting bits.
No, there's a few more. We haven't done the Forsworn Legacy yet.
That's why I said half.
We haven't done the vampires yet. We haven't done the Dragonborn DLC yet. but we've done everything else.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, I have a few. I think there's a few more Daedric quest lines, but we could just start over. I love Skyrim.
Oh, good. So you can do the exact same thing you do every time all over again. Sounds great.
I love Skyrim. Otherwise, I have some more Pokedex collecting. I could always do just a Pokemon stream next time while you're gone.
I mean, yeah.
I'd have to get my Switch stuff set up for streaming again. Because that is definitely not currently set up. But that's fine. So yes, game ideas are welcome. I'll take a look at new releases. We could just play, what's it called, like Avowed or whatever, and just wish we were playing Skyrim.
At that point, we might as well just play
At
Skyrim.
that point,
though.
we should just play Skyrim. That's fair. Yeah, well, I guess we should at least get started for today, huh? Goodbye, good kid. Oh, and if anybody from the Good Kids server shows up here, thanks for coming. I won't forget about you, except I probably will.
No promises.
No promises.
But you'd have to show up first.
You would have to show up
So.
first. Oh, look, it detected it right away. It actually likes us this time.
Yay!
Our desktop audio is very quiet, so I might have to turn it up a little bit.
I've noticed that because I haven't heard, like, I wasn't even hearing the Good Kids.
We'll
it's
try
there.
it.
Okay, it's
27. I wonder if it was 26 and not 16. I was not paying that much attention. I was really excited about setting up new mics. I am like nervous because we're having the confrontation with Mr. Big Bad right now. Not Big Bad Wolf, the other Big Bad.
Yeah. Right.
I'm spooked.
The Crooked Man. Ooh, look at the blood on your hands.
I like the blood on my hands. That bodes well for me.
Hey, it's not anywhere else on you. So
That is true.
It doesn't look like it is
I
anyway.
hope I get a kill Bloody Mary. All right, we'll see if we'll go through the initial cutscene and we'll see how the audio is, and if it's too quiet, I'll turn it up after the last previously on
What?
The Wolf Among Us.
Yeah, you'd have to wait for that because the intro bit is always louder because the music in the intro, like the cutscene, his little anime opening is always louder than anything else.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
This is
old.
cutscene. This is recent cutscene because we didn't kill him.
Not if I can avoid it.
Rest in peace, Faith.
Last person to see you alive.
Oh wow! Just in case you forgot, it's a murder mystery about decapitation.
About
Holy
decapitation.
With decapitation. Fugu
Fugu
says spoilers, she's dead.
The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon,
It
isn't it?
is the stinking ribbons, and their heads fall off when they remove them.
Destroying the tree.
Oh yeah?
That's what I'm going with. I forgot about anti-Greenleaf
We're not
already.
burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Oh, is it showing me all my decisions
She'll come
and making
around.
me
She's
stand
just-
by them when they all go horribly
The crime thing
wrong?
hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
It
Yeah.
could just be reminding you of the relevant decisions.
I see.
Potentially.
I don't care if they're not glamored as long as they don't go out in public.
God, Bigby!
I mean, that is what makes
This time
sense.
was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
This audio seems fine to me.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to
Yeah,
stand
it makes
trial.
the most sense from the politics
have a seat,
perspective
Sheriff?
to bring him
We
back
have a great deal
alive.
to discuss.
And that's where you left off.
Okay, I have to quick pull up my OBS thing just a little higher. Okay, now we're good.
Hooray! Do we have the bottom of the chat lined up? Like, are we seeing the most recent?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Had to check.
Dang, I got that on my first try.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, it's like lined up perfectly almost.
It's almost like
Dramatic
we've been
Wolf Among Us
doing this
music.
consistently for a little bit now.
We still haven't caught up with my streak from when I was streaming with Boy. And we also had more viewers when I was streaming with Boy, only because he would rope in his friends. And we are at a point where we just share friend groups.
Yeah.
It's not my friend group or your friend group. It's our friend group.
Collective friend group.
You've come a long way.
See, the Crooked Man.
And his crooked house with a crooked cat and a crooked mouse.
You must be tired.
Oh yeah, I chose to start smoking.
I mean, as you
It's
should.
the most in-character thing I could do for Mr. Bigglesby.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Bigglesby, like, that's his
And if my
thing.
envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Hey, that's the gun that Mary used to shoot him.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you?
Is that what we do here? We relax. Most of these people have tried to kill us.
Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster.
I'd eat that. Yeah.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to
Oh,
eat your
bad
fucking
word,
food.
Mr. Bigglesby.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't
Don't, Bigby.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna.
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
I wish he looked like the Jersey Devil. That looked so sick.
Well, Sheriff, for the sake
He's
of
gotta be
transparency,
disguised
why don't
as
you
a
tell us why you're
loser
here?
for some
It
reason.
would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
He tried to kill me.
What happened at the pudding and pie? You and your goons tried to kill me.
I'm truly sorry for that whole debacle. It was not my intention to put you or Miss White in any sort of danger.
Yeah, I genuinely
My wish
believe
was
that. I
merely
do
to
think
take
he is just trying to
claim,
manipulate the
Sheriff.
crap out of everybody.
As soon as the assignment grew out of control, I put a stop to it.
That's not
That
true.
doesn't change what happened to you. And I can only offer my sincerest apologies.
You didn't stop it out of the kindness of your heart. You stopped it because Snow White offered up Crane.
This
That may have
is
appeared to you to
factual.
be the case, but I assure you, it wasn't.
No,
I hope
because
you
you.
believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent
Yeah, how?
murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by.
So
an
is he
employee
trying to
of
pin
mine.
it on Bloody Mary?
It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just
So the
want to set
murders
the
were
issue for
committed
you and to assure
by
you that it's
somebody
over with.
That works for
works
him.
for him.
Really don't need
Is it
to
Bloody
worry
Mary?
yourself further.
Well,
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have
His other
complete
eyelid
respect
match.
for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
it has to be Bloody Mary, right? Because she's the most, well,
You
I feel
really
like she's
shouldn't
too
worry
obvious
yourself.
now.
As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right
Well,
now.
Bigby.
Yeah, right.
Chill.
What do you think this is?
Chill out.
Some kind of negotiation.
Yeah, a little. Were you the one whose
The
life I
man said
saved?
he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I am the law
I'm
here.
the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you?
I saved your life. Or your life,
You're
one of
nothing
you.
more
That's
than a-
enough.
Oop, get him.
I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance,
Mr. Fugufish thinks it's the pimp guy,
you have to
Georgie.
know it was Georgie.
Although Fugufish said Gorgie.
However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you.
I'm
don't mind.
interested to know how he plans
Georgie.
on handling the
You
matter.
got what you wanted, so just
Sit down now.
Woof. They having issues.
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
Yeah, but why?
You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Yes.
The fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So let's work something
He
out.
just wants to turn
What's there to
Georgie
work
over.
out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold
Interesting.
blood like
You
that,
fucking asked me to do this.
and then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill him.
blame me for it.
No, I trust
You will be
Georgie
silent
here.
while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
He has been tossed under that bus, bro.
He is
What do you say,
aggressively.
Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
No, I don't make
No
deals with
deals.
criminals.
It's over, so get up.
I'd advise against that approach, Bigby.
You can't just hand me over.
I already
What the
said I'm
fuck
not.
is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us off.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that hole at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll
Spice.
over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
I'm not leaving.
What are you saying?
I'm not going anywhere.
So many
This
bad
could have
words.
gone so well.
Could it have?
Could it have?
Oh, he's so
To speak
angry.
the truth, I've never been a very good mediator.
As
Why
we've learned.
negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh. Hi, Mary. Mary, quite contrary.
Did I miss anything good?
I'm gonna kill
Well,
you.
look at you, all fixed up.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ow. Oh.
Georgie, I was helping you.
I don't. Was that Georgie?
Yeah.
Oh. Hi, Jersey. You're much cooler now.
Oh, let's go.
Antlerless.
Oh, I need to go for him.
Antlerless. So funny.
He's definitely the more dangerous of the two. I'm definitely more worried about the Jersey Devil than I am the Tweedle.
Oh. Are you sure? Because they've got.
Ooh, spooky.
Magic.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'm gonna go for him. He's the biggest threat.
Not again. Oh, watch out.
Don't get shaked, 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 don't get shaked.
Size turned out.
Ooh.
I mean, that didn't kill him last time.
Georgie, I was trying to get your boss. I wasn't going. Ooh! I wasn't going for you, Georgie.
Oh god.
Chill out, buddy. Oh, or don't. Yeah, don't chill out.
Well,
This way.
we're gonna go to the left, just because that was my first instinct.
From the window to the wall.
Oh! I don't want to do that. Let's go!
I like that he felt the need to jump over the table. And yes, it was a 1v4.
Shit.
I know.
Bigby, you need to chill out in public. Okay, that's what I gotta do, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, this is why people are afraid of the big bad wolf.
My goodness, yeah. Oh,
Uh-oh, I need to chill out in public.
yeah, you did. Oh, you stole their bumper. Buddy, you're in
No,
public.
Bigby. What is this bar down here?
I don't know what that bar is.
Is this how much time this scene is going on for?
I am really not sure.
I am not a fan of this.
Interesting. Bigglesby. You can't be oh.
Yeah, I can't have you being seen, Bigby. Fugufish says he's a good boy. I'm sure New York will understand.
I mean, okay, to be fair, it is New York. I can't really imagine New York is all that pressed about it. They're like, oh, there those fursuiters go. All over again.
Those dang furries running through traffic.
I thought the convention was last week. Get it, buddy. Get it.
It was this one, right?
Yeah.
Fuck! What was that?
Bigglesby.
I don't want to kill her. Ooh, I could have landed on the Crooked Man's limo. Mm-hmm. I don't want to hurt her. I don't know which one's the right choice.
I can kill ya.
Oh! I don't want to hurt her!
Take him off!
I can't.
But I think I do want to catch Georgie because he's gonna give me better. Ooh, not he's gonna give me better information than the Crooked Man would have.
Oh, bar is how long you have to catch the car. Probably. That would make sense.
Gun it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
Dude, I'm not trying to kill you.
He's not moving.
Keep going.
I guess I could have let her hit me, huh?
I mean,
Been
yeah.
a brick wall.
You're not a brick wall.
All I was told was not to get shot with silver anymore. That's all.
Fuck.
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
Clothes to steal.
Are those
That's really
regular
funny.
Big B clothes?
Yep,
Those were
they
literally
sure
his
looked-
regular outfit.
They sure looked like his regular outfit. There it is.
He changed.
It even had a tie.
And Storagey's blood.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
He's really bleeding, though.
yeah.
I don't know why I'm looking. There's nothing extra here. Okay, let's go in here.
Oh yeah, Mr. Fugufish, he's a brick house. I mean...
Look,
Sure.
we can just talk about this.
We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this happen, Georgie?
Oh, I should have listened. I was interested in hearing that. I didn't know they were going to keep talking.
You need to stop talking.
Well, no, keep talking
Oh.
after they stopped.
I see.
Shit. Hello, Big B. I hoped you'd come to your senses.
You got
Crooked
really
man's the one I
stabbed.
wanted. But of course, you're too
You
much
put
of an idiot to
an
see that.
entire kitchen knife in
Or
him.
maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? I had to say your goodbyes first.
No, I want information from him about... Oh, there's boobs on the wall.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere.
Dang.
It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes.
He
We all
murdered
have.
two
He
women.
made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls.
So it's all my fucking fault then.
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too?
No, I just
You know
want
I didn't have a
information about the
goddamn
Crooked
choice.
Man, because he's not going to give me a
Fuck.
motive, but you could.
I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Why did
Why'd
you
you do it then, huh? If it's not your
Oh,
fault,
more
then
boobs
what
on the
the
wall. I'm
fuck
sorry.
happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too
I might
thrilled.
have to just go... Sorry, I'm going to go here, because I don't want to keep
course,
flashing
The big
YouTube.
boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking
believe
killed
that.
him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
Yeah,
The both of you
you're
can go
still
rot in hell.
responsible.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or
Well,
not.
it is true. You still killed them.
Go ahead and kill me then.
No, I'm
But
not.
it won't bring back Lily.
I'm
or
not
Faith.
gonna kill
It
you.
won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing.
I'm going for the Crooked Man too, buddy. It's not just you I'm
It's
after.
so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? Georgie's the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
We gotta get him to a
But what was I
doctor.
supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
Yeah, you could have.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them,
What?
what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you talking about?
Dude, yeah.
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off. Couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
You still didn't have to kill them.
We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent.
He's
here
got a
either.
point.
How could you do this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die.
So you just gave them ribbons that would make their heads fall off if you took them off.
It's just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. And the crooked man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just...
You still have to...
You still think it's so fucking
I
simple.
don't think
then
it's
you do
simple.
it.
You're just
Go right
assuming.
ahead. Kill her then.
I'm not gonna kill her.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden
Bad
on your
word.
conscience. Don't I get a say?
Girl,
It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I'm not doing it.
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Oop.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life.
Oh no!
It would be different here.
Nobody can see what
all
she's
the
doing, but she did just reach for her own ribbon.
Yeah.
She's not
Wanted to
doing it
be this
anymore, but...
person. What I did to Faith and Lily, to all of them.
Oh, she's
No,
grabbing it
she's
again.
grabbing it again.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care.
I don't know who
I
those
have to
people
forget
are.
what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Narissa and I hate myself.
Oh, honey.
She's crying.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are
Oh,
you
she's
doing?
reaching for ribbon again.
Don't.
Georgie's lunging for her, but he can't because
Vivian.
she took her ribbon off and her head fell off.
Fuck. No, 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 no. Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian.
This is terrible.
Damn it!
This is terrible.
Yeah, she
Jeez.
decapitated herself.
I didn't fucking
Yep.
mean it. I was just...
Oh, Georgie's dying too. Oh, are they gonna die together? I need to get... Oh, he's reaching... He put the ribbon in her hand, and now he's holding her hand. Oh, it looked like Bigby was crying, but that also could have just been his eyes being weird.
Get up.
Oh, his organs are like
Get
falling out.
Don't tell him to get up.
So Bigby.
Yeah, his organs are poking out.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you
I
find
can take
him.
him down for you. I can take him down. I'm fine with that.
Really fuck him up for me, alright?
He'll get it worse than you.
For both of us.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good.
Georgie will remember that
Old
for all...
foundry by the river.
Of the next
Alright.
3 minutes.
Shepherd Metalworks.
Gasp.
He'll be
We have a
there.
place.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah, thanks, Georgie. Rat him out. Get it, buddy.
You wanna finish me off now?
No, that's...
No, you really don't.
Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one?
That's
what
not
you wanna
who
do,
I
right?
am.
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends.
Can I not call the doctor?
Just make it quick. I know what I did.
My options are to kill him or leave him to die.
Yep.
He wants me to make it
Draw
quick.
this out.
All right, Georgie.
I'm sorry, I'm killing him. I just stabbed him in the gut. How is that making it quick?
I think you pulled something out.
I sure did.
Oh.
I just
you
ripped
pulled
out his
everything
intestines.
It did make it quick, though.
It did make it quick, though.
You did not
and
leave him to suffer.
I did not leave him to suffer.
And he was suffering because the little thingy that popped up on the side was you didn't leave Georgie to suffer.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I just turned off the lights at the puddin' and pie.
You could probably switch back to normal now.
What a fun day. Snow White is going to kill me.
Yep. If the crooked man don't kill you first. Or Mary. Or if Mary doesn't kill you first.
Oh,
'Cause
we're
let's be so for real.
just going straight to the metalworks.
Where were you gonna go?
Call Snow and just be like, hey girl, hey, things got out of hand. We have 2 more dead.
Yeah, but what if he runs away in that time?
Well, we can call him in the taxi. Or waiting for a
Her?
taxi. Yeah, call her.
No, you can't. You don't have mobile phones.
Of course.
Brute strength!
That's a big door to break the lock on. Not that I'm like surprised that he can do it, but
I
just
wish
like,
we
dang.
could sentence him to death by Big Bad Wolf.
Sentence him to death by Big Bad Wolf. Yeah.
Because then I can still do Snow's whole, like, oh, justice, while also still getting to beat the tar out of him.
Been sending these.
I mean, she said that he has to stand trial.
I like how, like, the shadow, how it does the opposite lighting. That's so cool.
It's gotta, otherwise you wouldn't be able to see it.
But it's still cool.
It is super cool.
That's not ominous at all. Is there a Demigorgon here too?
No, because it'd be flickering otherwise. It flickered on, not flickers continuously.
This is gonna be a cool spot for a fight.
Oh, yes.
I feel like I've been doing pretty well as far as fights go, but I am now stressed.
Biggie Wolf.
Ah, there
Here
she
she is.
Maybe.
Big bad wolf.
Well, I assume she's in something reflective. I'm gonna find her stupid mirrors and shatter them.
Evidence board. Oh, hey, there's a box on you.
Used to be something.
There is.
Oh, there's a lot of boxes on you. Oh, him.
Is this evidence of them trying to spill the beans to us?
I don't know.
This is why they had to die.
I don't know if this is why they had to die.
Oh, that's
They
the
used to
thing.
fear you.
Hey, that's the wheel.
Yeah.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
That's horrifying.
That is horrifying.
Who are they torturing?
I don't know, but it's been bleached.
Yep.
Fugufish says at least it's not a mirror factory.
So true.
We'd be kind of screwed if that were the case. Don't dump molten things on me, please.
Oh. That's mean.
They're making silver bullets here?
Silver.
Yeah, of course they are. Of course they're making silver bullets here. You are the biggest pain in their butt. What did she jump out of?
It's
I don't
about
know.
time
The
you showed up.
the bullets? Are the bullets
I had
reflective?
to take care of some things first.
Potentially.
Little errand boy.
Well, it depends on if it's reflective or mirrors.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece.
Sure
I do
did.
apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now.
No, I want her
This
dead too.
works.
I like that
He doesn't want to play.
the crooked man's like,
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow. What a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned. Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Why does she just get all these free hits in?
because she's supposed to be scary. But I like that she's like,
and she's gone.
oh, you hit me while my back was turned, as though she did
As
not
though she-
just do that.
Is it the light flickering on the silver? Don't dump molten things on me, please.
That's down too far to dump on you.
Could dump molten things on her.
Is she down there? Oh, is she over there? Up there?
She's probably gonna come out this way again, right?
I have no idea.
Oh, this is so spooky.
Good.
The stress
She's
is
supposed
in
to be
my
spooky.
chest.
She's Bloody
Well,
Mary.
I'm not spooked by her. I'm spooked by the idea of ruining this.
Like messing up the fight?
Yeah.
Or, oh, okay. Well, just don't do that.
Just a nice little steam. It's good for your skin. Oh, ooh, I wasn't fast enough. It's gonna be tough.
It is supposed to be tough, I think.
I like didn't even get it like I feel like I reacted really quickly to that.
It's gonna happen again, probably. Oh.
What? I hit A and W. Okay, wait. So it doesn't matter because I'm hitting those things, and it doesn't matter. She's just that speedy.
Face me.
I found her.
Freaky lady.
That is a freaky lady. She's got all those shards of glass in her. That's so spooky.
She's Bloody Mary. Mary, Bloody Mary.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, watch out. Oh, ouch.
I wonder if it's almost best to not hit her, because then I don't give her openings to hit back.
Maybe.
Let's try it. Oh, no. I gotta try.
Yep.
Oh, let me do that one. I see how it is. Uh-oh. Oh, throw her, throw her. Oh.
You succeeded. I think that was just inevitable.
I see.
think
And now
most
we're on
of
the
this-
bottom where they can dump molten things on me.
Correct. You can also dump molten things on her, maybe, though. Seems like a good way to get rid of a mirror, right? Maybe.
Melting it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I like the crunchy noises she makes when she walks. That's sick.
Oh. Uh-oh.
How is she doing that?
She's got mirrors.
So just making a ton of them?
So, Mr. Fugafish, I think you were wrong. I think this is, in fact, a mirror factory.
We're gonna go for this one because it scares me more. Ooh, ouch. Oh, it's not. Oh, my mouse died. No! Oh, wait, click off, click off. I can't, my mouse is dead. Oh. Hey, wait, let me. Oh,
Why
mouse
didn't
is
you
fixed.
just pause?
I forgot I could do that.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm at a disadvantage now. Okay, gotta get back in the flow of things.
Yep. We needed to give her a fighting chance, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's what it was.
I was just too goated otherwise. What? There it goes.
Yeah, buddy. Oh.
There's so many of her.
God, weird that she's, like, strong, I think. Oh.
Ooh,
Yes.
owie.
I forgot. Yeah.
Come on, Bigby. Come on, Bigby. Yo!
He's a wolf.
We're gonna get you. Dang! That's so sick!
Use your size to your
Ooh,
advantage.
owie. They have silver though, that's what I'm waiting for. Oh, and the head is gone. I'm waiting for someone to just shoot me with silver.
I like that she's like, you used to be something. Oh. Buddy, I still am something. Did you see it bend? Oh my goodness. There's so many.
I just need to dump the molten metal on them.
There's gotta be an original somewhere.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's not... Oh.
Kamehameha.
And huff and
Power
puff
will kill?
and blow their house down? Yeah, you are. Is this why he's called Huff and Puffs? Keep those lungs strong. It does look like a Bloody Mary factory, you're correct. Oh, there she is. Only one that didn't shatter.
Gonna dump molten stuff on me.
Potentially.
Does she use those shards of mirror in her to make more?
I don't know.
Or is she just gonna stab me from above?
I think she's just gonna stab you. Oh no, you're a fireball! Oh,
didn't quite make it.
Womp womp.
Ooh, and now there's blood on the muzzle.
I mean, you are. You know. She's a bloody blood. She's the Bloody Mary. Oh, that stuff stayed though.
Yeah, because that was probably the original.
Hey, baby. He naked.
Do you have pants on,
no,
sir?
he naked, for sure, for sure.
You might want to wipe the blood off your face before you go outside, buddy.
Hey, clothes!
Oh, how kind of them to
They
be
must have just fallen off. Sup, Crooked Man? Just looking at us, naked.
Does he have the gun with the silver?
Oh, your eyes are stuck.
Am I gonna get sent to the farm?
You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
I'm not gonna do that.
Oh!
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything,
Specially designed silver
I
bullets.
should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she?
That's none of
And
your
that's what
business.
I
I'm not uncrooked your nose, buddy.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back.
You're scary
alive.
enough that he backs up even though he's got a
That
gun.
is-
All I ask for is
true.
the chance to speak for myself in front of the community.
He's a
And
manipulative
I'm
piece
sure
of
Mr.
garbage.
White would agree that I should be given
I was going to give you a fair
Can
trial.
we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
Yeah, you will have a
Are
trial.
we clear?
Why would you
The
want
whole
that?
town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
That is funny.
This is just a precaution.
Sure. That's what they all say.
Murderer, Mr. Wolf.
This is a precaution.
No, you didn't kill those women, but you had somebody else do it.
All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
I believe
Maybe
Georgie.
you didn't carry it out. But I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that.
No,
No, he
Georgie's
wouldn't.
not really good at
Not a killer.
lying or anything.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will. As long as you agree to my terms.
Dude, I'm gonna
Because
bring
I'm
you in
not
alive
saying another word
regardless.
Until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
Interesting.
You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean.
It's
Do
about,
you really want
it's
the
about
truth?
Fabletown.
Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders 2 of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Yeah.
Get him!
You know who murdered them?
And I know who called for their murder.
Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
That's, why does everyone make it
I'm
seem
that
like
stupid?
that's how simple it is? It's so simple.
No, it's like he still hired it, and he's also still the poison
Shall we get going?
All
in
right, let's
Fabletown.
go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind.
I do mind, actually.
Say. Hey!
Hey!
I'm sure Miss
You moved
White
my
is
stump.
pleased. Such a reliable pup.
Cuff him.
I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest.
His eyes are normal
Given
again.
a trial
Yeah.
in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
We got him!
We
Let's
did it,
go! There's still one more chapter after this. Something's gonna go horribly wrong.
I know.
My last cigarette
we have to
completed
do
chapter
something.
4.
Are you fucking
or,
kidding me? When is
Episode
this thing
5.
happening? Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to. He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, you get him now.
Are you okay? It's been hours.
Do I look okay?
We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later.
Yeah, I'll give you
did
details
well,
later.
Sheriff. I'm surprised.
I like that both of us are just like,
Not
Bren?
that you did well, but that,
Yes.
you know. I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Oh, look at his sweet
About time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This.
Oh.
You should be ashamed.
Wow.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short
Yes,
notice.
Mr. Fugufish,
I know
the
normally
well.
we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances,
Is this
I thought it
seriously
best if we do
everyone
this
in
as soon as
town?
possible.
That's available, apparently.
The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister?
I like the way she
where
says
is
that.
he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
You
Is
know.
he still out there?
Sincerely hope not.
Georgie was a victim of this psycho,
No,
too.
I don't want to say he was a
Pushed into
victim.
the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That doesn't
need for
change
this.
anything.
Get him.
We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her finish.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
Insist.
We're so in sync right now.
That's how
You are
charges
charged
work.
with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including
Fugu
the
says he has
attempted
a date
murder
with
of
the well.
Sheriff Bigby Wolf,
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
aiding and providing
Twice, he
monetary
says,
support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes.
I liked
Now,
the
is there
and being a
anything you would
condescending
like to
little
say?
prick one, but this is a court of law.
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily. So you can
That's not true.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on.
Let him
it's
speak.
Obvious.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens.
Oh, my earring.
These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
Yeah, you tell
We
him.
I love
promised you a
Grunge
chance
so
to
much.
defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the fuck?
Justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves
I
together
love Holly
and
so
make
much,
something of this
too.
town,
Both
we
of
have
them.
to start
Both the
doing
silly
things
trolls.
correctly.
Yep.
No more snap judgments. No more secrets.
There you
We
go.
are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Fair trial. Don't
Uncuff him.
Ridiculous.
Well, no, you probably can. What's he gonna do? Hobble away?
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all
Oh,
met
he's
Georgie.
already a
I don't
manipulative
have to tell
little
you
bugger.
What kind of person he was?
Yeah.
He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
I don't believe
Are
you.
you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women.
Bull.
This is
You
business.
literally told
For whatever reason, I'm sure only he
Bloody Mary to
understood.
kill me
He
before
murdered
you
two of his
left.
most faithful
Not
employees.
directly.
I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth.
If you were so offended by it, why'd you cover it up then? If it had nothing to do with you and your shit, then why'd you try to protect him for so
What
long?
cover up? I never made any attempt to hide Georgie's criminal activity from
That's
you.
not
I
true.
handled it myself
For
only
fuck's
recently.
sake. Any of
Lies.
you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Totally.
Holly's right, though.
When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful?
No.
I answered your questions.
I wouldn't call that help.
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end.
You told Bloody
They do it
Mary
because they
to
want to
kill me.
protect me,
You were
because I
manufacturing
protected them.
silver bullets.
You
You had a
understand
creepy
how to
little
protect
board
what you
with
care
photos
about,
of the
don't you?
girls that ended up dead.
Do anything.
And me.
And me.
You might even give up an innocent man.
They didn't.
Just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that.
Bluebeard,
Hired
stop
help.
considering.
I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think
God.
she wanted that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position.
This
You
is.
all act like I'm some kind of tyrant.
You are literally a
Your
criminal
government
mastermind.
left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners. I was there to look out for you.
And then kept you in
Yes,
debt.
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really?
Yeah.
What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homeland.
I don't know how to. This is stressing me out because I don't actually know what Bigby's going to
She
say.
came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor
Yeah, how did you do
peoples get
that?
glamours.
His jinky legs are
I
funny to
helped
me.
her. She was able to make a living, provide for herself.
Well, she's able to
And
do
what
that
did
now,
they
still.
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor.
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work.
Is it?
Can't
Is it not
manipulate
gonna
us
work?
or these people. We're not here to talk
Oh,
about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked
We can talk about it
You know
after
why I
we've
asked
finished
you to
with
destroy
this
your
guy's
tree.
trial.
You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me.
It's the
You
same voice
hated
actress
Crane,
as last.
And you hated him for wanting to fuck you.
Ooh, bad
and
word.
you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked
That's
man.
a horrifying thing to say.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you.
She does.
She
And
does.
so does the sheriff.
In his own way.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked
And his
Man's
janky
been
legs.
exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're
Thanks.
all still afraid of
Beast.
him, even now.
I thought you hated us.
But you needn't be. His contamination of this town
Let's go.
is over.
Did you see this smirk
And those
Holly had?
girls
She's like,
will
yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna get him.
we're gonna kill him.
And he gets to watch as all of these people turn on him.
Yeah, buddy. Let's go. Oh, what a...
Oh, condescending clapping, of course.
The
Now we just need him to eat an apple.
apple. Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded.
Oh,
The
I've
sheriff
done some
simply
evidence
doesn't have a
collecting.
particle of evidence linking
Oh,
me to
I
the
sure
Georgie was
did.
working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke, especially given Bigby's history.
What are you
Wow.
talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
That's not true. I have evidence.
Maybe he's. I mean, this doesn't feel.
Why
right
can't I
how
tell
we're
them
doing
about
this.
the board? Ugh.
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie killed
To
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did.
No,
he was
because you
working for me
gave
at
the
the
freaking
time,
orders.
Yes. Of course. Yes, you're responsible.
Because
If I'm
you
to
told
blame
him
for
to.
Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
The actions that I did under
How
her
about
command.
The way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your
Excuse
custody?
me? I treated him
He
so
was
well.
beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
That wasn't.
Maybe he's
Yeah, Bluebeard did that.
Just let that go.
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
And Bluebeard doesn't
Besides,
even.
Crane
flinch.
was still
He's like,
deputy
yeah.
mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
Ooh, owie.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but
Yeah,
I must
because you
admit
told him
This
to
is
do it.
completely different.
I
We all.
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never.
I just want to tell them about
Georgie killed
the
Faith and
board.
Lily. End of story.
That's
They
not how that
want
works.
to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know.
laws apply when we need them
Oh,
to.
yeah.
Oh
That's,
yeah, I'm gonna get everyone's
Everyone
attention.
Just shut the fuck up.
I mean, a certain level of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always
Yes.
been.
See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking of. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since,
Fine.
which one of us
I'll go
has
down
been
with
there
him
for
then.
you?
We can
Who
both take a
filled your
jump down
lives
the
with
well,
promise
and I'll
of
beat
more?
his butt the entire way
Who was
down.
there while
Okay.
they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command
Excuse
your
me?
own destiny. Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction?
I mean, that was
Who will
your
dare
fault,
challenge
though.
their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens?
Hey,
Who
Gren
will
attacked
protect you
me.
from the big bad?
Wow.
Wow.
Who will be the?
Bigby, Miss White.
Hey, girly. Mama, I love you.
Excuse me,
I-
dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to. I need to say something.
Get him, Narissa.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
whether-
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose
'Cause she's
everything
freaking
if we
out.
stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
Yeah, you get him, girl.
Get him.
I
Oh, he
found
said, "How
Vivian's
are
body.
you?"
Did you kill her? Did he?
She killed herself.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Narissa. My name is
Oh,
Narissa.
get him.
It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it.
Get him,
Faith and Lily
Marissa!
are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say,
And this just confirms it.
Oh, you
he
interrupted
made
her.
Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
Yeah, I believe
You're
that.
going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Oh, get him.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Get it. Get it.
Yeah, let's go to Marissa.
Get it.
so that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No other things, and
that's
that
too
makes this really
fucking
funny.
easy for a crook like that.
No,
What do you
Oh,
mean?
just right
He's
back
gotta
up with the
pay for what he
handcuffs.
did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
He did?
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
Narissa looks so unconvinced
How
by
can
that.
we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't give a
bloodshed
shit.
So we
already?
get rid of him.
Guys?
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
We should
I
vote.
hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That's really
makes
funny,
sense to me.
actually.
I guess it does.
You are the
Okay.
only official
Are
representative
you
here.
sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Oh no, I have to decide.
Mr. Wolf, it's
That's
your call.
really funny.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
The only official representative.
I couldn't throw down the well.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
All right, get it.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Oh. He gonna try to kill you. So you're gonna...
No, I'm not gonna do
I
that.
hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep. You're going to miss me.
Bye!
I won't.
No! That's what happens if you manipulate people, murder
Well, he
people.
also just tried to choke you out. Like, don't
try
don't
to choke
forget
me
that
out.
part.
Get Bloody Mary to try to kill me. Like,
yeah, for Lily and Faith.
prostitute people.
Another one of us to erase from the books.
Jeez.
That's yikes. You got a point there, Auntie Greenleaf. But I can't. The risk of him getting out is too high, and I don't want to play like that. He looks slightly. No, he doesn't. Take a nap, buddy.
He looks less like he's actively been beat up.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's dying, but he does look like he needs a nap.
Well, that's not surprising. Is it surprising to you?
Hey, Sheriff.
Flycatcher!
You gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
They're going to the farm.
This fucking line.
Why are you down there? Hi, Tim.
Hi, girl.
Gren.
Gren.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Bluebeard.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
The wink.
What a menace. He's so silly.
Is he walking to my apartment right now?
Yeah, you live together. You're sweet mates.
Uh-huh. I never saw his name on the suite. Pretty sure it just says B. Wolf. The Yellow Brick Roadhouse. Oh, they're going to the farm, those two?
I'm going. Jesus.
Why are they going to the
We only
farm?
have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt
This
juice
is
at you
so
if you touch 'em.
sad.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. I'm sorry, TJ. But, look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice.
That does sound nice.
It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
Maybe I get to go visit in the next chapter.
Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves. He's not allowed to go there. He's been banned.
Goodbye, TJ. Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? How should I know?
Woof.
Shouldn't they be ducking and hiding from the Mondays?
Why do they have to ride in the back?
Yeah, why don't they get right in the
Yeah,
vehicle?
girl, you get to wear pants now.
Good for you.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that, then?
Is it a tribute?
Yeah, I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to.
It's okay. I get it.
She gets to remove that on her own terms.
Mm-hmm. Imagine how scary it would be, too. Like, even if you know the spell's broken.
I came
just
here
did.
because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice.
Was she the one who
have to
killed?
understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Marissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie,
I
he'd
see.
get the Crooked Man to leave us alone.
That's not
we
a
could just forget
crime.
the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
She was.
You were just trying to protect.
She didn't commit any crimes. She made a terrible
Yeah.
mistake, but she didn't commit any
Georgie
crimes.
promised he'd
I
smooth things
can't
over
get her in
with the
trouble for
Crooked
that.
Man. But then, oh God.
Oh, no touch. Sorry. I'm sorry. I should have given you a cigarette.
She noticed that. She knows that you tried to
And
comfort
I
her.
did that
know
last
what
time
happened,
too.
But that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed.
He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Oh, honey.
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
What's done is done.
Yes.
She shouldn't have lied.
What's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality.
That's fair.
Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
I see.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us
Fascinated.
get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on
This
that.
is connecting so many
When we
dots now.
suffer,
Thank you.
We do it in silence, and the world likes it that way.
Mm-hmm.
We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise.
Yeah, I want reform. Reform, 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 reform.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
No, you really
I
can't.
feel that way, but they need you, Bigby.
That is also true.
Both of you. You two make
These
a good
two-
team.
these are
But
both
we need
true
to look out
things.
for each other and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town.
I don't know if
Finally.
I did show mercy quite a bit.
In everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
At least one
You've been
person
given
approves.
this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've
Thanks,
changed this
Nerissa.
place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Thanks, Nerissa.
Bye, Nerissa.
I hope you live a good life. Be free, Nerissa, be free. I'm sorry I flashed your boobs to the internet.
No. Look, you need to pay attention.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
What? What? What is
I'll see you
happening?
around, Wolf.
It's all the dialogue between, it's comparing the dialogue between Faith and Nerissa.
Oh, that Nerissa might be Faith?
She has a cloak that she uses to disguise herself. It was her whole fairy tale.
But I thought we found the cloak in the chimney.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, things are getting saucy.
What were our stats this time? Oh, never mind.
Oh, I just skipped him. I'm sorry. Special stats.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, are these all the decisions? Oop, deceased. Yeah, I sure did toss him down the witching well. And even if he wasn't behind it all and it's her, I stand by it.
She's not behind it all, regardless.
But I stand by it.
It's just a matter of whether she is who she says she is.
Yes. I'm sorry, Lawrence.
So fun fact, if he had been alive when you brought the Crooked Man in, he would have
pushed him
lost his mind a little.
And pushed him in himself?
No, he wouldn't have done that, but he would have been calling for his death the whole time because he like genuinely the whole time he's like, you killed my wife, and he's so mad about it.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, no. Well,
I don't actually... Because that's the end of the game.
Oh, is it? Mm-hmm. I thought you said there were 6 chapters.
I thought there was, but that's the end of the game.
So is that where the second Wolf Among Us picks up, do you think?
I don't know. I just want it to come out.
So I guess we finished it, even though we thought there was one more. Huh. Well, I was gonna say, unless there was another plot twist where it's like, he didn't do it. And then I didn't know what 6 was gonna be apart from maybe cleaning up some stuff.
No, he did it.
Yeah. When's the release date for the second one?
It was supposed to be... It's been switched so many times. Excuse me, so
The
many
Wolf
times.
Among Us 2.
I think it was supposed to be in January. But obviously that is not truth.
So it was first announced...
Colin is on the board for theft.
Colin! Unless it's one of the other pigs.
Unless it's one of the other pigs, I suppose.
It was originally set to be released March 1st in 2023, but then it was delayed, and then it was claimed it was expected to be out in 2024.
Certificate of Distinction. Certificate of Service. You have like awards and stuff. You were actually officially appointed. Nobody else was. That's so funny to me.
Okay, so apparently at a Comic-Con in 2017, they said that the second one has nothing to do with Nerissa's connection to Faith. They wanted it to seem like, apparently that's just like how noir stories end, was like, oh, to next time for the next mystery, but they never viewed it as a cliffhanger. They refer to it as season 2.
I mean, it is a cliffhanger though.
In 2018, it was allegedly canceled. And then the Wolf Among Us season 2, which was canceled, and then now they have the Wolf Among Us 2, which they announced in 2019. It still remains as a prequel to the comic series, but still takes place after the events of the first one. Okay, yeah, so it was supposed to come out in 2023, and on March 1st, 2023, they announced it was delayed and to be expected in 2024 because they had just switched to Unreal Engine 5 as opposed to Unreal Engine 4, and they thought it would be worth the effort of redoing much of the work that was done on Unreal Engine 4, since there was a bunch of cool new things that they could do.
Interesting.
But then Telltale laid off a portion of their team in 2023 and claimed that it was still that work was still ongoing. But one of their primary artists was one of the people who was laid off. And he said that they had laid most of the team off. So, yeah, I'm not seeing anything about The Wolf Among Us 2 now.
Grumpy.
And I am not seeing anything about it, the release date from 2025. Oh, I found something that says from 3 weeks ago, it's apparently being released. Well, there's theories that it's being released this October.
Spooky.
But never an official announcement.
Of course.
Well, that was The Wolf Among Us. Now we can read all the extras. Because we have all these new things. Okay. The first being Vivian, the girl with the ribbon. Vivian was the first... Duncan's on vacation in California. Wanted to say hi. Hi, Duncan. We just beat the game. We thought we had another episode left, but we were wrong. Vivian was the very first to bear the curse of the purple ribbon. Removing the ribbon would result in death, and any attempt to talk about it was thwarted by the spell upon it. As time went on, she tried to live a normal life. Eventually, she married a nice man, but he was constantly wondering about the ribbon around her neck. Despite her pleas for him to leave it alone, one night while she was sleeping, he attempted to remove it. As he pulled on the edge of the string, Vivian woke and saw what her husband was doing. In a panic, she pulled away, preventing the ribbon's knot from being undone. Furious, she tried to express the severity of his actions, but her husband was unable to understand. She realized that she couldn't trust him and decided to leave. She lived alone for the rest of her days in the homelands, preferring the safety of isolation to the risk of another betrayal.
It's not how the actual story goes.
Doesn't she actually die in the actual story?
Her head falls off.
The Puddin' and Pie, Vivian and Georgie's plays. Vivian and Georgie met during the exodus from the homelands, and they helped each other survive the long journey to the mundane world. Upon their arrival, however, they found it hard to make a decent living. With what little money they had, they opened the Puddin' and Pie. Operating a strip club may not have been the most desirable occupation, but they figured it was better to be in charge of a place like this than be forced through desperation to work at one. The Big Bad Wolf, Bigby's true form, Wooyuga puppy, moi moi. Bigby's true form is that of a giant 8-foot-tall wolf. In addition to his iconic huff and puff power, he's also inherited other abilities from his father, the North Wind.
Interesting.
For example, Bigby is able to hold his breath for an abnormally long amount of time, making it impossible for him to drown. The more you know.
Casually.
Mary's loyalty, part of the job. Bloody Mary began working for the Crooked Man centuries ago. He promised her freedom to do as she pleased as long as she agreed to act as his personal bodyguard and hitman. Because of the Crooked Man's power and influence, Mary never had to worry about getting caught by the authorities. She enjoyed her job immensely and would defend the Crooked Man to the death, mostly because she finds it fun.
I like that you almost corrected yourself to say enjoyed.
She's dead.
Because she's dead.
Fabletown Justice! When a criminal is captured in Fabletown, the traditional procedure is to hold a formal hearing in front of the community or concerned parties. However, exceptions are often made to expedite the process. In reality, there aren't any hard and fast rules for these type of situations, and the extent to which policies are upheld can depend on who is being charged. A new order, Snow White in charge. With Crane out of the picture, Mayor Cole has officially appointed Snow White as the director of operations and deputy mayor in his absence. Yeah, where is this man?
He's on vacation.
Forever.
Yeah.
While all the interesting things are happening.
Yeah.
Suspicious. Many would say this promotion is a long time coming, since she was instrumental in the establishment of Fabletown and personally ensured that many fables made it to the New World safely. She's also been doing the work of deputy mayor unofficially for years. I'm kind of bummed I couldn't go give her the bug from TJ and we didn't get like an ending scene with her where we could have a conversation.
Yeah.
I feel like there isn't a lot of closure between Snow and Bigby.
Yeah. I think that was part of it though.
Like intentional?
Yeah.
Sheriff Bigby. After fleeing the homelands, Bigby Wolf spent many years wandering through Europe. With the Fable colony quickly developing in the New World, Snow White and Feathertop tracked down the wolf and offered him passage to Fabletown. He agreed, and Snow cut him with a lycanthropy-stained knife to give him the power to change into a human form at will.
Interesting.
So now he's a werewolf. He wasn't a werewolf, but he's a werewolf now.
He was just a big old wolf before, and now he has to be a dude.
She would cut him and be like, oh, he's hot.
Ooh. I'm so glad I never got married. I mean, what?
What? I didn't say that.
I didn't.
Bigby became the sheriff.
Did you always have a six-pack?
Under all that fur?
Under all that fur?
Wow.
No wonder he doesn't know how to tie a tie.
Because he's only been a human for so long.
That makes it even funnier with people being like, we're used to a certain kind of lifestyle. Bigby's like, I hate shoes.
This tie is there's a leash.
Get me out of here.
Oh, Fugu says no, he's a were-human because he's a wolf that changes into a human and not a human that changes into a wolf.
He is a were-human.
Bigby became sheriff of Fabletown under King Cole's administration, but because of his violent past, many fables didn't trust him and he was banned from ever setting foot on the farm. To this day,
he's banned. I was right. I made a joke about it, but I was right.
To this day, he struggles to redeem himself in the eyes of the community. It's okay, Bigby. I love you. And that's what matters. So there's some other options that are locked, and I'd have to do an alternative playthrough. I want to see how many people... Wait, I want to see how many people were just killing the boy.
I want to, like, watch a clip of killing the boy.
Of somebody killing him. Okay, let's go up to the end here.
Yeah. No, this is too far. Yeah. So that was the last one.
First of all, 43.7 of us chose the cigarette. We are the correct group. What did you do to Georgie? 68.6% of players killed Georgie. Cool. 89.6% of players brought the crooked man back alive. We also need to see what happened when you chop off his head.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
It looks like about the third of the players throw him down the witching well. I wonder if it's like actually an even split between all three.
It seems like it might be. Oh, right. If you choose to lock him up forever, Greenleaf turns him into a bird.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Cages him, turns him into a bird, and is like, he ain't gonna do nothing anymore. He a bird.
Did you accept TJ's gift? 98.5% of players decided to accept TJ's gift for Snow. Obviously.
1.5 of you? What is wrong with you?
Yeah, what the heck?
What is wrong with you?
You gotta take his gift. He's just baby boy. He's just a little guy.
Oh, it's probably for like 100%ing everything. Like trying all the options.
29% of players said have made a lot of mistakes as their last words to Nerissa. Cool.
Okay, so I looked it up on the wiki just for posterity to go over it with you.
Mm-hmm.
And so the stuff that he's going...
I got most of the achievements.
Heck yeah!
Huh. This one doesn't... Is this like a get all the achievement? Yep. So I'm only missing... I'm missing...
Click on them, it'll tell you which one.
It looks like I'm missing one per chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Unlock all Book of Fables entries in episode... Oh, yeah. So I'd have to replay that again anyway.
Yeah.
Is that what all of these are?
It seems that way. Yeah. And then the last one is also that.
So I've literally gotten all of the achievements
that you
outside of the Book of Fables. Yeah, that I could get from one playthrough.
Mm-hmm. Seems that way. Welcome to Fabletown.
Oh, is it just completing the chapters?
Mm-hmm.
That's really lame. I'm bummed we couldn't see the Woodsman one more time either. I would have liked to have buried the hatchet.
It's an axe.
Why you gotta ruin my fun? She's taking joy in ruining my fun too.
Maybe just a little. So, the two suspected things that are factual, like about the ending, are either that Nerissa had actually been glamored to be Faith the whole time, and that the head she left on the doorstep at the start had been the real Nerissa, glamored to look like Faith.
We didn't see her looking pained while walking at all.
Or that it was really Nerissa glamored as Faith at Woody's apartment when she and Bigby met, and he had never actually met Faith.
Fascinating.
My personal belief that because of their similar speaking mannerisms and the things that they say, I kind of believe that it, like, she
so you think it's Faith?
I think she was glamored to look like her the whole time. I don't think we ever actually met Faith.
But it could also be one of those instances where best friends look the same.
Faith's picture is in the Book of Fables.
Yeah.
We know what she looks like.
Yeah.
And that's my suspicion. Like, I think that Nerissa, as we know her, like, that's who she is. But I think that the original Faith we met was Nerissa and not Faith.
We do know, though, that the Crooked Man, or at least the Tweedles, had access. No, who was it that had access to the skin? Who was it that hid the skin at the apartment?
Toad.
But someone had given it to him, though.
No, she had left it there.
I see. Do you think that was actually... Do you think that was Faith that left it there intentionally so that they wouldn't steal it?
I'm not sure.
Well, anyway, We finished The Wolf Among Us early. We're gonna have to find something to do for next week.
Yeah.
Emergency, short, let's quick do a 1 episode something.
Yeah.
We can play Minecraft or something.
We could play our Minecraft world. We could subject them to the horror of us trying to find a village in.
I deleted that world. We started a
Only
world,
the Pale Garden.
Yeah, where there was only one type of biome, and it was just the Pale Garden.
Horrifying, by
which
the
is
way.
fun, but terrible because there's like no way to get food.
Fun but unplayable.
Yeah, like if we gotten a fishing rod, we would have been okay. But there's no animals in the Pale Garden.
Mm-mm. And
At
no, like
all.
none of like the physical fish.
Yeah, there was no fish swimming around either.
So we couldn't hit them. It was literally
It's just
there was
empty.
nothing.
And then you just hear wood creaking and you cry.
Horrible.
We were like up in the
camped
tree.
out in the treetops during the first night. We were
and,
like,
and then we would hear like the and we'd be like, ah!
and at some point she gets off of our tree and goes to another one and she's like, I see it. It's
was
right under you.
It
And I
was
like,
right under her tree, just waiting. Ah! Terrifying. Yeah, we could do Minecraft.
We could do Minecraft.
Minecraft could just be our go-to.
Our little in-between.
Well, we could do a tour of the worlds that we currently have. World tour.
World tour.
Or we could just start a new one because I don't really think anyone actually cares about our world tour.
No, and also our worlds aren't that.
Hey, I have one really
habitated.
cool one. The one, my solo one.
Yeah, but you have like one thing there. You
There's
would
a bunch of cool stuff.
You would just be touring the
This is
seed
my little
more than like
house.
that anything that you've done.
Or just the things that I find. Fugu. Oh, hello? Oh, it was an earring that fell. Fugu Fish wants to see our world tours. I dropped it.
Stop that.
Well, anyway. That was that.
That sure was that.
Maybe I'll just work on my actual YouTube video next weekend. Yeah, I'm posting a singular, hopefully edited YouTube video if I could learn how to do that. Of just a rundown of the Good Kid lore. Because
Hey, we should draw, you know, the silly stick figure explanation you made for 21 Pilots lore?
I should do that for
We
them
should
too.
do that and have that like in the background because videos are always more interesting when the background changes.
That's true. I was just
love
gonna have it be
visual
like this kind of
aids.
setup, and I was just gonna be sitting in the middle with the light and explaining things and having photos like pop up and stuff. I need to learn how to edit YouTube videos together
I
first.
love visual aids.
And then that will be something that I do. And I'm only doing it because, like, as somebody who recently joined the Good Kids server, it's really tricky for... I'm trying to find the best spot for this mic. Oh, there's probably fine. It's really tricky for new people to get involved. And a lot of the existing people aren't always interested in teaching the new people about the lore. And there's also... a lot of people who are saying things are canon, but without them actually being canon, like their headcanons are canon and things like that. So I just wanted to make a super simple, straightforward video of just like, this is the lore, this is what we know, this is the information we have. And I actually have a few of the moderators from that server who help write the lore reach out to me, letting me know that they'd be willing to fact check anything to make sure that the video was just the facts. So if anyone wanted to join that fandom or whatever and get in part of the lore,
Are you
they
going
could be
to
caught up on the same
include
page.
hypotheses or is it just the
I'm going to do
facts?
just the facts, and
Okay.
then if we decide to do hypotheses, we can. Or we might interject our own
I was
here
going
and
to
there.
say, interjecting might be a good idea, otherwise it's going to be a lot of unexplained things.
Yeah, because I'll be like, this is my theory, because we have, like, what, like Goop, Ghost, and Gears, or whatever,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
blah,
yeah.
blah, 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 blah. So yeah, that's
I think
the
my
things.
thought on Goop Ghost Gears has been the most interesting to my own self, which is
Well, I was talking about, like,
silly.
how, like, which characters represent which one. Like,
I
my
was
little
talking
chart.
about like the
We can talk about this in the video.
what was, what is, what could be.
Yeah,
Because
that
I
was
think it's
interesting.
fascinating, and it's of course interesting from a creative aspect because it's a band.
So yeah, at some point, I don't know how
Making
long that's going to
things.
take. I've gotten some insider information that there will be more information coming out soon that I should probably wait for before I start actually
the
finalizing
AMV?
a script. No, it wasn't that.
There's
I already
other
told you
things?
about that other
Oh,
thing.
you did?
That I am not at liberty to say yet. Good thing no one from the server is here.
Yeah, they don't like us enough.
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, We'll see how that goes. We'll see if I can actually end up successfully doing something like that. I think it would be really fun to actually learn how to edit YouTube videos.
Yeah.
But I think it's either going to end up being like one of two things where I either like really love it and hyperfixate on it for like 16 hours.
Yeah.
And like spend all of my time editing a video, or it's the kind of thing where I'll just be like, I'm bored, and then never want to do it again. And I don't think there's going to be an in-between.
I think in theory, I would really like it.
Editing videos.
Yeah.
Well, we can
specifically with the witty commentary.
Yeah, we can start doing something like that and see if that's something you're interested in.
Maybe.
Because videos are definitely more
You also
interesting
have
when you
more
have a good
free time
editor.
than me, though.
We work the same amount of hours.
Mine are just consolidated.
We have about the same amount of free time apart from commuting. It's just when your free time is. Because if you're closing, you feel like you don't have free time in the morning, even though you do actually have like 3 or 4 hours.
That's not that much time.
3 or 4 hours is not that much time.
No,
what are
it's
you
not at
talking?
all.
Okay, so then we'll get you home by 8:45, and we usually go to bed at 11:45, so that's another 3 hours.
Yeah, we're also usually in bed by like 10.
Okay, so you still have around 6.5 hours a day.
That's
to do whatever
not
you
that
want.
much time.
That's about how much time I have in a day. Fugufish says, nope, you gotta wait. 'Tis the rule.
Wait for what?
I don't know. Curse the delay.
Wait for the lore drop? Was that...
Yeah, I can't tell Tabby the lore drop.
Gotta...
Well, I don't even have, like, information about...
No, I think before you make the script is what that comment is about. You gotta wait for the lore to drop
for
so
the
that
rest
we can
the next
include
drop.
it in the... Yeah. So we're not pulling a game theory with FNAF being like,
when you got something later in the day.
Yeah, no, you can't do anything.
I understand. I've definitely been there. But regardless, we'll have to figure out what we're gonna do for next week. Okay, I just got like jump scared because my OBS window is blocking off like the right side of my screen, and all I see is this little bit of text underneath it that just says Among Us, and I was like, what? It's the Wolf Among Us. It's just cut off. I don't know. It's kind of
really
sus.
intelligent. Gregory.
No. We could play Security Breach.
Have you heard of Among Us, Gregory?
I watched like every single Five Nights at Freddy's game being played through multiple times, but I've never actually played one myself.
I have. You haven't?
No.
I've played the first game. Not all the way through.
I might have played one night of the first game, like in high school, but it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I think it was Slenderman actually that I played. And then
not the
big
same
one,
even kind of.
No, it's not. But the big one, when like the big horror game that my friends and I would play was that. It was called Granny. It was like that phone game.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah. But no, I think the only like genuine... Yeah, I think Slenderman was it. Fugufish says he's played the first 5 minutes of the first game.
Yeah, I've also played. Yep.
I'm just not much of a horror game person. I think the closest to a horror game I've played was The Last of Us. No, it wasn't The Last of Us. It was Until Dawn. That's what it was.
Oh, you played Until Dawn?
Yeah, I played Until Dawn.
Like all the way through?
All the way through. Oh. I was actually, so I used to, near a lore dump. On Thursdays growing up in like middle school and high school, all of my friends from school would come here and to our place and we'd all hang out. We usually would play Assassin's Creed, so we'd call it Creed Night. But there was one period of time where we decided to play Until Dawn.
And every time somebody died, you switched.
Every time that was the rule. If somebody died, remote over. But with Until Dawn, we also did it when we got too scared. But it sucked because then sometimes these super stressful quick time events, the person with the remote would be someone who's not experienced with video games, and then they'd fail. So I think we only had 2 deaths in our playthrough.
Oh.
Which is pretty good for like a group of like 13 people and only like 4 of them play games.
I feel like Until Dawn, everybody dies all the time.
But it was also really fun because there's 2 types of people, right? There's internal screamers and external screamers. It's usually really fun to watch external screamers play games. I'm an internal screamer, so I'm probably not going to be super fun for horror games, but literally all of my guy friends in high school were external screamers. Every single one of them.
Detroit become Wendigo.
Detroit become Wendigo.
They don't even look like... Okay, that's my complaint. They don't look like Wendigos.
They're
They're a cool monster design, but they don't have Wendigo vibes, even kinda. They look like skinwalkers.
They do look like skinwalkers.
That doesn't look like a Wendigo to me. That looks like a skinwalker. And they skitter around.
They are really spooky. It was a really fun game. And
yeah, Fugufish agrees. They don't look like Wendigos.
I think I'd already seen a playthrough of the game at that point, but I didn't remember. Like, I remembered the beginning of it, but I didn't remember the end of it when we were playing, or the middle.
I never watched playthroughs of it. I watched game theories about it.
But yeah, that was, I think, the only, like, horror Jake. I don't know if it counts as a horror or a thriller.
Until Dawn?
Yeah.
I mean, if it was a movie, it'd be a horror movie, so I'd argue it's a horror movie.
Yeah, that's fair. But that's like...
It's like a psychological thriller for, like, part of it, and then there's Wendigos, and then it's a horror movie.
And then it's a horror movie, yeah. Yeah, so that's probably the only horror game I've played. I'm not big on horror.
You just said you played Granny.
A little, but that's just because it wasn't really a horror game if you're playing it in broad daylight in the lunchroom with your friends. Because it's without volume and you're all chatting during lunchtime.
Okay, that's just really silly.
Yeah, it's not a horror game
though. It's still a horror game regardless.
But yeah.
Oh, Exposed.
Oh, Exposed. Yeah, we're matching Nightmare Before
Christmas. We're matching. Because we went to Disney World.
We got matching Nightmare Before Christmas clothes.
Yeah, but hers is softer.
Mine's really comfy. That's why
mine's cuter.
We like, it's not that we were in a hankering for Nightmare Before Christmas. The shirt's just really comfy. And then Tabby was like, oh, you can,
Well, no, everybody just kept saying I look really cute in this one.
You do look really cute in that one.
I am a sucker for flattery for extended periods of time. And so I was like, well, guess I'm getting it.
That's fair.
And then I tried on the other one. I was like, this is so cozy. It's massive. And your mom was like, I like it. It's cute on you. And I was like, well,
it's mine
It's mine now, I guess. Because that's what happens.
So we could just do a Minecraft tour next time. Otherwise, let's look at what other games I have on my PC already so I don't have to buy anything for a one-day adventure.
Yay!
I have. Fugufish says it's mine now.
Yeah,
Jinx.
Exactly. It's mine now.
I have Elder Scrolls 3 through 5.
But definitely not Jinx. You have too much of a delay to jinx me.
Path of Exile, Phasmophobia, which I've never actually played, but my dad is such a sweet guy. Well, I think technically the headphones were a birthday gift. The mics he did on a whim. But he got me a headset so I can actually play Phasmophobia with my friends now.
Yay!
Diablo 3, Diablo 4.
Oh, I really like Diablo 3.
I love Diablo 3. I never beat Diablo 4. I could pick it back up again, but I'd be really lost.
I never played Diablo 3 all the way through because my family always played without me.
Well, we could play Diablo. Do you have it? You could get it on your laptop and we could play it together.
Could I?
You need a better laptop. I got Minecraft. I have Bedrock and Java.
As you should.
I have other games on Steam. I just don't know what they are off the top of my head. It's like the Stanley Parable and stuff like that.
Oh, I like the Stanley Parable.
I've played the crap out of the Stanley Parable, though.
I have not.
Hogwarts Legacy, Lethal Company.
Fugufish says Phasmophobia.
I've never actually played...
Oh, it's stressful.
Yeah, I've never actually...
I only saw Phasmophobia.
Played Phasmophobia. Yeah, those are our options.
Yeah, Lethal Company.
I do have Lethal Company. I was downloading mods for it, but I don't think they were working, because I was trying to play that with Megan.
Mods just don't seem to work for you in general.
Maybe I just suck at downloading mods.
I think the only mods I've seen work on your PC are the ones I downloaded for The Sims 4. So maybe you do suck at downloading mods.
Yeah, well, it's because I'm trying to use, like, mod managers, and you're not. I have Stardew Valley on my Switch I could set up. I'm trying to see if there's any cool releases that look interesting and relatively cheap.
I just keep looking at all of, like, the little cooking ones, and I'm like, but what if it's not good?
We could play Overcooked.
Oh, what was that? Go back up real quick. No. That one. What
Do
is
No
that?
Harm? Lovecraftian, medical sim, story-rich.
Oh, is it just kind of like a surgeon simulator sort of dealio?
Fugufish says, shouldn't a mod manager make them easier? Yes, it should.
You'd think.
You are correct.
Hey, that's,
Split Fiction?
Yeah,
we looked at this one. It's like that multiplayer one.
Co-op, yeah.
Yeah, it's made by the same people who made It Takes Two.
Yeah, that's why we had been looking at it.
I do at some point want to play,
Super Mario Brotherhood.
What's it called?
Brothers?
It's called, like, Blanche?
Yeah, it's Blanche.
Or is it Blanc? I can't remember if it was with the C or the CH, but that one was really
I
cute.
thought it was an E.
It
thought
was,
it had a
it was the one with
CE.
the fox and the deer, and it's multiplayer and you solve puzzles.
Yeah.
That one looked fun. We were bickering over the Super Mario Brothers one.
I am Cat.
Oh, I clicked on something. Go back, go back. I haven't ever actually played Life is Strange.
Demonologist.
That is $15 whole dollars. I'm not gonna play Avowed when I could just play Skyrim.
Real.
Poppy Playtime. I've watched so many playthroughs of Poppy Playtime.
It's free to play?
I didn't know it was free. We could just do that in our free time. I feel like there's plenty of good Poppy Playtime playthroughs out there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And as much as I enjoy it, Baldur's Gate 3 is probably not the right choice for stream.
Detroit Become Human.
I've
Your
never
little
played
politics
that either.
brain would simply combust.
This is a politics-free channel as of right now.
No, I mean, like, it's a multi-choice thing.
Yeah, oh, so I'm
and
just
you were
gonna
already
die.
struggling with the Wolf Among Us choices.
Oh, it's just gonna be like Dragon Age all over again. When I played Dragon Age Inquisition and I was about to make difficult decisions, I would literally look up which decisions would get which character's approval and which character's disapproval, so I could continue to have like a maxed out approval rating with literally everyone, specifically my favorite characters. Because if your disapproval rating got low enough, they would leave, like, altogether. And you couldn't interact with them anymore.
They were like, screw this guy.
Yeah, so I was like,
Yes, so she'd cheat. That is correct.
Well, so what would happen was I would make my own initial decision, but if characters that I was really fond of disliked it, I would load my previous save and have to, like, refight bosses and stuff just so I can make the decision again.
You're ridiculous.
But my first playthrough,
I keep seeing things about mouthwashing. I have no idea what it's about, but I keep seeing it.
Psychological horror.
There's a character in it named Anya.
Oh, wow.
She spells it wrong.
Oh. Red Dead Redemption 2!
No. Oh my gosh, it's $60.
Yeah, it's like one of the best games that's ever existed.
60.
That's how much games usually are when they're new, at least. And it's not a new game,
It's
but
not new.
low key.
It doesn't deserve to still be $60.
Low-key, it's worth $60.
Absolutely not.
I really love Red Dead. Oh, there's Red Dead Redemption 1. Hi, John.
You should do Detroit Become Human. That'd be a fun set of streams, says Fugu Fish.
You're just gonna watch me squirm and cry.
Correct. And
Look,
I
there's
will
It Takes
also
Two.
watch
Wow.
you squirm
We could
and
do
cry.
Sea of Thieves together. Captain, look. No. We'll just be quoting that the whole time.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
Okay, well, we'll probably just end stream here, and we can talk about this. Oh, look, Until Dawn.
Also $60. Goodness gracious.
I don't think... Fugu Fish says, high key, it's worth $60, and I don't like Western stuff. That's in reference to Red Dead 2, which is one of the most beautiful, soul-crushing games in existence. If you've never, ever, like, played Red Dead 2, I'd play it. Like, I wouldn't even watch a playthrough. I would play that one.
Yeah. She wants to see you cry.
Yeah, and you should stream it. Ooh, we could do Knights of the Old Republic. I never played that, but I always wanted to.
I started playing that, actually. Because one of my buddies was into it. And so I downloaded it, and then I stopped playing it after, like, the first 2 times I
Or
played
we could find something kind of cringy to play. Which could be pretty fun. I already watched a game about digging out a hole. That's spoilers. I tried The Outer Wilds, but I don't think I ever beat The Outer Wilds. Are we gonna stream Subnautica when it comes out?
I don't know.
I've never played Subnautica.
You've
but
never played Subnautica?
I've watched the crap out of
That's
Jacksepticeye's
not the
playthroughs,
same.
but I personally have not played Subnautica.
I've played Subnautica. You're supposed to be the gamer in this relationship. It's not me.
It's actually been quite a long time since I've actually played a game that I was like,
Liar's
wow,
bar.
this is amazing. Like a really long time since I've been genuinely amazed by a game. I think the last one that I was like, oh my gosh, was Legends of Arceus.
There was some game I played, because my older brother made me play it, and I think I played the whole thing in 2 sittings because my brain had been absorbed. It was beautiful, and I don't remember what it was called, but you were like swimming through different areas, like collecting things.
Okay.
It was beautiful, and there were like underwater runes and stuff. It had very, Journey vibes. It had Journey vibes.
I like Journey.
Me too, very pretty.
We could pick up a cameo. I was actually thinking it would be really fun if we managed to find a way to play Little Big Planet. That was like my childhood. It wasn't my first video game series. My first video game series was Ratchet and Clank, but apart from Pokemon, Little Big Planet was the first console game that my parents got me specifically.
That's really cute.
The rest of the games I had were hand-me-downs.
I think all of our games were just like the stereotypical Wii games, and then I had the Disney Princess one, which we should play at
Wii
some point.
Sports. And my dad would play through Twilight Princess, and we'd watch him. But then my older brother got like Ratchet and Clank, which was like the first console game I played. I like have such a fondness for Ratchet and Clank.
I did know that about you.
They did a remake not super long ago. That was super fun.
So we could get into Kingdom Hearts.
I don't think I need to go
I'm
down.
sure Duncan
Duncan's
would
not
love
here,
that.
right? Duncan left. I don't need to go down that rabbit hole. I don't need the Henry Stickmin collection.
Are you sure?
I like having brain cells.
Yeah, fair.
Well, we'll probably call it here. And, hi, Stray.
You can't keep saying we're gonna call it here.
I keep getting distracted. Oh,
Yeah,
I love
stop.
watching The Mortuary Assistant. I don't need that in my life to play it, but I love watching people play it. It's so spooky. Oh, someone, I don't remember, I think it was Jack that did a full playthrough. It's a spooky, spooky game.
No, you're still getting distracted.
Okay,
Knock it off.
it's happening. Okay, bye guys. We love you. If you haven't subscribed, you should do that because it would be cool if I could make a few cents per video. Wouldn't that be nice? We could spend it on drinks to drink.
Yeah.
While we're playing
Or
video
the games.
Or the games.
Or the games.
We could do that. And in order to do that, we need, I think it was 1,000 watched hours.
We're just gonna keep playing the same game over and over until we have enough money from streaming to get a new game. So you
And
guys better
then-
start watching it.
I think it's 100 subscribers. I don't remember. We're at 50 subscribers right now, which is more than we deserve. I don't
Yeah,
have that
where
many
did they
friends.
come from?
I don't know.
I have like 3 friends that
Yeah.
aren't yours.
And I know some of them were like my brother's friends from when he and I were streaming Tears of the Kingdom 3 years ago. 3 years ago.
2.
But yes, it would be cool if we can get a little bit of money to buy yummy drinks or video games to play for you guys.
And I can not drink Sprite Zero because why am I doing
How
that
did
to
you end up
myself?
with Sprite
I
Zero?
don't know. I think somebody left it in the fridge in my shelf and it's mine now.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's my shelf. That's what
Subscribe.
you get.
Subscribe. I think we're doing pretty well
subscribe,
with watched hours, I think.
comment,
just because our streams are long and we have at
share.
least 2 or 3 people who will watch the entire thing. So that's like, we're doing pretty good on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we will see you guys next week for whatever it is we decide to do for our one shot.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.